Where do you see people fall down on that? And I want to, if I was thought of that question before, I want to say this too. I think you're exactly right. Get the pipeline set up, get where you understand it. You can't
Yeah.
live without it. You're used to looking at it. And then it'll occur to you one day, hey, wouldn't it be cool if that went right into the
Yeah.
customer
Baby
net
steps.
field and I didn't have to type it in?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Oh yeah, just link to this. But
Well,
anyway, where's the pushback? And how hard is this for guys? You
it's
know,
hard. I won't sugarcoat it. It's hard. The pushback a lot of times is they feel like we talked about in the past, I can manage this in my head. I don't need software. I don't want to pay a monthly payment. There's a variety of objections that you'll face, but if you truly want to build a business that works without you, you want to be able to delegate a lot of your sales and production processes. You want to have one source of truth. This is the way to go. But the challenge that you're going to run into is behavior change. It has very little, you can make a lot of tools work and you can use a spreadsheet and you can make it work. Behavior change is the issue. And that's what you always are running up against. Just like it's really hard to start going to the gym if you don't go to the gym, just like it's really hard to start eating salads if you eat fried chicken every day, it's behavior change. And so you've got to be disciplined and create an atmosphere where you are conditioned to change your behavior. Um, you've got to stop putting notes on sticky notes, stop writing sticky notes and start putting that stuff into the CRM. Stop just texting from your phone or emailing from your phone and going through the HubSpot app instead
you
of that,
know,
you know?
this is a really great point because this is where the rubber meets the road, right? If that's still an expression. People I work with all identify with the vision of creating a highly profitable business that can work without the owner. If they mean it, if they really want it, and they want to get rid of the stress, which is a word I hear all the time, they want to get rid of the stress. This is a place, and pretty much the place, to start. That you can actually do something that starts taking you away rather than just saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to remember better. Right. So it goes back to what's your vision and do you really mean it? And this is how you do it. And it's a step by step thing. You can, which brings me to another question. Do you recommend people do it themselves? Do you get help? If you want help, where do you get help? I've talked to HubSpot over the years, and a lot of I don't want to say those guys are over my head. They're over my interest head, right? They're into stuff that I'm not into, and I'm looking for somebody. Hey, dumb it down, get me through the first step. How do you recommend people start? Try it, and then see if you need help.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have three different approaches. You have, hey, we're going to do it ourselves. Um, you have, hey, we're going to do it with someone, or hey, we're going to have someone do it for us. Those are kind of the three options with a lot of things, not just
Okay.
software and pipelines and whatever. I always recommend the middle option to start, unless you've already done it before, right? So let's say this is your second go round or whatever. You feel comfortable in software, you are educated, whatever. Yeah, maybe you can do it yourself. What I find is that if you have someone else do it for you, you're not going to use it. You're not invested. Um, you don't have any buy-in. You don't have any clear understanding. You don't know what went into it. You don't understand the ask behind or the effort behind the ask that it takes to build it. You're not invested. So that middle option of doing it with someone is typically the highest value because you get to ask questions as you go. You get to understand what goes into it and how it actually works rather than just kind of having a final product and going forward. It's also really helpful to have accountability, right? With any behavior change, just like going to the gym, it's really nice to have a trainer or to have someone make the workout for you, right? It just adds a layer of accountability and the decision's already made, right? Same thing with that. And so having some sort of maybe coaching where you can ask questions, where someone's pointing out your blind spots, someone's kind of helping you see what's valuable and what's not valuable, where you should be spending your time, where you shouldn't be, at least for that first 90 days that you're getting started is really helpful. And maybe even as someone that you can go to after that.